I have a question for you. What scares you? Welcome back to Kareem in My English, everyone. I am terrified of heights. I don't like to be on top of tall buildings. I can't look down, and it really, freaks me out. That brings me to today's lesson. I wanted to talk to you about fear. Specifically, in this lesson, we're going to talk about how to describe fear using some special phrases and phrasal verbs. The first fun phrase we have to describe fear is to get butterflies in your stomach. That's right. Imagine little butterflies flying around inside your belly. It's kind of crazy. That's how we describe a feeling of being nervous or scared. Now, I will say that this can be a very strong feeling. Not super strong, like you're so nervous that you can't do something, but you're just nervous enough to make you a little scared. Here are some examples. Jeff got butterflies in his stomach before he gave his presentation at work. Before the concert, the musician got butterflies in her stomach. Megan gets butterflies in her stomach every time her crush talks to her. A crush is someone you secretly like. And of course, if this person talks to Megan, she's going to feel nervous. She might have butterflies in her stomach. When your body starts to shake due to fear, you can say, shake like a leaf. Now I know what you're saying, leaves don't shake, but they actually do. Now you might be saying, wait, leaves, like in a tree? Of course, when the wind blows, what happens? The leaves shake in the trees. Now, they're not scared, of course they're not scared, but here we're using a simile in order to compare what is happening to you to something else. So here, you're shaking like a leaf. Here are some examples. She was so afraid of going into the haunted house, she began shaking like a leaf. Are you really that scared? You're shaking like a leaf. Our next phrase helps us describe the feeling of those sudden fears. When someone jumps out from behind the door or screams, boo! These are called jump scares. And jump scares really get a quick and sudden reaction out of us. And when someone jump scares us and we jump in reaction to that, we can say, jump out of my skin. When you jump out of your skin, it means that you've made some sudden movement out of fear. Of course, you don't, literally jump out of your skin, but it's just the reaction, the sudden quick movements of being scared. Here are some examples. The last time she watched a scary movie, she jumped out of her skin and spilled popcorn everywhere. When the killer came through the door, Julian jumped out of his skin. This next one isn't so much about the feeling of being scared, but trying not to be scared instead. Have you ever had those times where you're just so worried about something, you just can't stop thinking about it? You go to bed, you think about it, you wake up, you think about it, you go to work, you think about it. Yeah, those types of feelings are just awful. And when we feel like this, we normally try to do something to stop us from thinking about these thoughts. In English, we can use this phrase to take your mind off. Taking your mind off something means stop making you think about it. Here are some example sentences. Charles plays video games to help take his mind off his schoolwork. Joe drinks a few beers to help take his mind off work. Irina reads books to help take her mind off exams. Our next phrase helps describe the feeling of being safe in a scary or terrible situation. That phrase is to be in safe hands. When you're in safe hands, this means that you're with someone who's going to protect you, look after you, make you feel safe in those scary or dangerous times. Here are some examples. The child knew he was in safe hands when he hugged his mother. Even though it was his first day on the job, he was in safe hands working with the most experienced developer. You're in safe hands with ABC Car Insurance. Our next phrase is excellent when you're really, really scared. Have you ever been so scared to the point where you can't move? Your body is just stuck, stiff, frozen. In English, you can say to be petrified. Here are some examples. One look at Medusa, and all the soldiers became petrified. Many people are petrified of snakes and spiders.
Oh my god.
Our next phrase, to calm down or calm somebody down. To calm down or calm somebody down means to go into a relaxed state. When someone becomes really panicked and they start talking fast, they start sweating, they don't know what to do, and they get really scared, we always try to calm them down. We want them to be relaxed. We can calm somebody down, we can calm ourselves down, we can tell someone to calm down. Employees tried to calm down the angry customer. Our next and final phrase describes the sudden feeling of being nervous about something that you wanted to do. To get cold feet. Oh, man, it's really cold. To get cold feet isn't just about suddenly getting nervous. It's actually when you get nervous for something you have already planned. Corey was confident he was going to quit his job today, but he got cold feet when the boss called him into the office. Claudette had always wanted to study abroad, but when the opportunity came, she got cold feet and studied at home instead. Brian planned to ask his girlfriend to marry him at the restaurant, but he got cold feet and decided to do it later. All right, we did it. You all can now describe different feelings of being scared. Good work. You've really improved your English just by watching this video. And I want to thank you for watching, of course. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate you hitting that like button. And if you want more English content, I recommend hitting that subscribe button. Additionally, if you want more English content, you can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Kareem in My English. That about does it. I do hope you enjoyed this video, everyone. I want to say thank you one more time, and I'll see you in the next one.